So I bought a Cadillac ELR. It was an $80,000 car 10 years ago, but for then it was way ahead of its time. It had adaptive cruise, LED headlights, and intelligent suspension, and I got it the other day for $3,500. And of course, I can't buy a car that doesn't have problems. Unfortunately, this one, the generator does not work. You see, it's a hybrid, and the generator converts gasoline to electricity. So right now the generator's not working. It's pretty much just a really short range electric vehicle. So I want to figure out why it's not working. In the last video, we fixed coolant leaks, we changed the spark plugs, we did all the bodywork stuff, but we still can't figure out what's going on. So in this video, we're going to take your suggestions that you gave us last video to see if we could finally get this thing running. The first thing we're going to do is change the battery. This is pretty interesting back here, huh?
Yeah, what is all this?
So that's the battery, obviously, but this is probably the more interesting thing. It's a blower. It looks like it cools down this control module back here. It's just made in Japan. I'm not really sure what this does.
Why wouldn't they use liquid?
Probably simpler. I guess bringing coolant all the way to the back of the car isn't great, but or maybe it doesn't get hot enough to warrant coolant, so it's just good enough with, you know, chill air. But let me see where this goes. Oh, it goes nowhere.
Oh, it might be in it.
Huh. Let me see. I don't think that really
Super interesting.
goes anywhere. I'm sure one of the Volt guys or ELR guys will probably chime in and figure out where that goes, but I'm not sure where that goes. Guys, now is the time to show how smart you are. Let us know where that goes and how this system works. There was some rodent evidence, as there always is in these cars that sit for a while. They probably set at auction for a bit. I'm trying to find a date code on this battery. I think it says 2021, which really isn't that old. This looks like a relatively new battery. Wait a minute. Let's say 950. That's not 915, is it? This isn't a 10-year-old battery. No way.
You're telling me that people in the comments are right.
915? You see that?
Yeah, 915.
This is a 10-year-old battery?
Yeah. That could be why.
Interesting how a battery that old would last this long.
Yeah, it's probably not good.
But here's my reason for concern. I don't want to replace the battery, Joey.
Dude, it's like
that's the biggest thing. I think it's probably more than that. That's above the budget. Let's look in the trash. I mean, let's look in the battery bin to see what we could find.
We're not gonna have this battery.
Listen, yeah.
Everyone's bringing up a good point, man. It's like you didn't even check the battery. It's like, well, you're not wrong.
We don't listen. Unfortunately, they are right. Yes.
Yeah, they usually are.
Anything I want to talk about is the fireman's loop. Thank God that's reflective tape in the trunk, huh?
Oh, that's cool.
To see that. So, in the event of a fire, you have to identify this, open this up, look at the cut loop right here, and you have to cut right here. You cut that whole thing.
It's a lot of wires.
That doesn't seem like it's an easy thing to access. This is the part of the video I'm not really excited about. Now, that battery is 10 years old. And if there's one thing I hate, it's buying batteries. If you notice this carefully, whenever we get a new car in the shop, I immediately take the battery out and I use it for other purposes and I end up just junking the car. So there's probably a collection of maybe 30 or 40 batteries. Some are dead, maybe all are dead, and I slowly trickle charge them to bring them back to life, and they eventually die anyways. This thing I was hoping would be the same. I hate buying batteries. For some odd reason, I hate it.
It's funny, you'd rather spend $5,000 on a car than buy a $150 battery.
I didn't know guys were that expensive. That makes it even worse now. I know the comment section is going to say, Rich, stop being cheap. Just get into the battery. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go get this battery tested. I'm going to AutoZone. I don't really want to go there because they stole my rewards points. And when I go to AutoZone this time, I'm going to specifically ask them, what do I have in my rewards points balance? Let's take this battery out, even though I don't want to, but it's for the greater good. We'll take it out, get it tested, and just go from there.
Let's do it.
I hate buying batteries.
I'm aware. Dude, we should get an air filter while we're here.
How much is an air filter? quick?
Sure, I can print it too.
Oh, that's even better. Perfect. Clean bill of health.
There you go.
Crazy, it's that good.
I know, that's cool.
This is 2015.
Clean bill of health, baby. I ain't replacing no battery. So that's good enough.
Do you have a phone number with us?
I do. And can I use my rewards points towards this?
Sure. Rich. You don't have any in there.
Oh, no rewards.
You'll get points. You're 3 out of 5. This one will bring you to 4 out of 5.
Okay.
And the next one you'll have $20.
So in the end, the battery was tested as good. But you know what else is good? Squarespace. There's tons of web page tools to help with your needs and all these awesome page templates to match your style. Speaking of style, richrebuilds.com, my personal website, is powered by Squarespace. I built it in 5 minutes, and I used a new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. I chose some professionally curated layout and styling options to build a unique online presence from the ground up. It can be tailored to your brand or business and optimized for every device, and you can launch your website and get discovered fast with integrated, optimized SEO tools so you show up more often to more people and grow the way you want. They also have flexible payments, make checkout seamless for your customers with simple but powerful payment tools. You can take credit cards and PayPal and Apple Pay, and in some countries offer customers the option to buy now and pay later with Afterpay and ClearPay. Head to www.squarespace.com/richrebuilds to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using the code in the description box below. Shout out to Squarespace for making platforms for people's passions, no matter how crazy they are. So the battery is tested as good. The next thing we're gonna do now is see if we can figure out that pesky mode switch. Now in the last video, that mode switch wasn't working, and the mode switch allows us to change the modes of the vehicle so we can attempt to force the generator on. Let's see if we can fix that. So I wanna attempt to see what the issue with this mode button is, because I think the mode button just straight up is not working. Yeah. I actually peeled this side panel back and look at all the crust that's in there. I think this person had a dog.
That's disgusting.
And there's a lot of like hair and just like all kinds of disgusting stuff back here. But I noticed there's also coffee stains. I was looking in here and I saw a bunch of brown stains on the inside of this. It looked like someone spilled liquid in here. Yeah. So it didn't affect the traction control button, which is interesting, but it did affect the mode button. If you look at the differences between this button, that's just a very simple, button you press, single press button. But right here, it's weird how you could only push the mode button unless you push down. So I'm wondering is once this was pushed, maybe something got in here, or maybe as they were shifting and driving, they pushed that button. But I don't know if there's a bad connection in there, but I want to try to get this whole thing up to see if I can test the circuit.
That's a good idea.
So let's
also,
try.
It's super easy to spill your coffee on that.
It's really
That's kind
easy.
of a bad design.
And it's been done before. Look, there's like stains all the way around
coffee
it.
Stains. That's pretty dirty.
Look at that. Come see the stains on the inside.
Oh, yeah. This is like a detailer's nightmare.
I know.
I don't miss this stuff, dude.
Or dream come true. You never know.
Not. No one's that dumb.
However you want to look at it.
I love cleaning dirty cars.
Oh, gosh.
It is satisfying to watch, like the power washing channels.
Yes.
I do like that.
That is very entertaining.
The mowing.
That's good, too. And I think the mowing one is fun to watch because it's simple. And it's just like, hey, look, this old lady can't walk. Let's help her mow her lawn.
Yeah, she lost her cat. Now she's got her grass cut.
Yeah, she lost everything in a house fire 6 years ago, including her children. But now, that's one less thing she has to worry about.
Yeah. But her grass is cut.
Look at the grass. Yeah. Now the city's not going to come after her anymore.
We're going to fine you 48 cents a day if you don't cut this.
I know.
She doesn't have 48 cents a day.
And then he comes by and he says, but I have it. He's like, he's a savior.
Yep.
And he sleeps with her, but I don't know.
Then he puts the video online, makes hundreds of dollars,
makes a bunch of
money,
tens of dollars, because people are into that now.
Sponsored by, I don't know, what, John Deere?
I would, maybe Blue Chew.
What's Blue Chew?
Oh, it's a thing that,
no.
It doesn't matter.
Like dogs?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really?
It's a dog food brand.
Oh, okay.
This is not as easy as I thought to remove.
Well, yeah, it's going to take me 3 minutes. 2 hours later. Stupid idea.
What a dumb idea, dude. Where you got this crap from?
This is why we're in here fixing pieces
Seriously,
of crap.
This is why we're in this fixing $3,000 cars.
I'm glad you stopped pulling on that and didn't break it.
Oh. Okay, so we found the connections.
Sure did.
And we also found the remaining pieces of hardware.
Look at all the things in there. Oh, how the heck do you get to this thing, dude? It's under everything?
This is what happens when you're fed up. So right now I've resolved nothing. I've actually made it worse, somehow. Is that it? Is that the switch? That was the switch.
Yeah. Is it broken?
That little rocker part.
Wait,
okay.
that should
Just low. So
we totally didn't break it.
this is the switch. What a poorly designed switch. If you look in here, those are the contacts that push it in. See, ready? Look.
You see the contact.
You see where the contact came off over here?
Did it come off or is it just dirty?
Left an imprint. I don't know. We could try to look how clean those are. I'm assuming because it's not connecting here, that's the problem.
Well, it's probably a more used button than the traction control. That's traction control up top, right?
Right, exactly. Who shuts that off?
Yeah, nobody.
I mean, the car makes like 60 horsepower.
Yeah,
so
no,
who
it's
cares?
useless.
Maybe we just clean this off. Can you see how it like kind of made a imprint onto that?
There's no reason we can't just sand, like a little bit of light sandpaper.
Let's try it, man.
Alcohol?
Let's try it.
Let's do it.
Science.
Or we're going to wreck it. I think it's definitely getting better. Yeah, dude, that's cleaning right up. We'll just wipe that off with alcohol. We'll clean this side. There's no reason that won't make the contact.
We're going to reassemble this. Contact's nice and clean. Again, not a very well-made switch, but hey, that's GM for you. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, it works.
No.
No?
No, it works.
Oh, hell.
As in like, yes,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Like, no way. Traction control system off.
Yeah.
Traction control on. Ready? And the mode buttons work now. Ready? Watch. Mode, Tour, Sport, Mountain, Hold. This means we could actually hold the state of charge and force the engine on. All right.
That's it.
This is great, man.
All right. To the gas station.
To the gas station we go. So last night, I charged it to full, and it's given me about 20 miles of range. And I know that 20 miles just sounds crazy to some. By today's modern day standards, 20 miles of range is actually awful. But I will say one thing, to GM's credit, and I want to talk about their battery management system, 20 miles of range after 250,000 miles and 11 years of service is actually very, very, very impressive.
It's not bad at all.
It's really not that bad. I think when it was new, it probably had, I want to say maybe like 29 or like 30, I think 39 miles of range, between 35 and 30 miles of range.
That's still not very impressive.
It's not very impressive. It wasn't impressive then either.
Well, 2014.
But yeah, like, I mean, think
bad.
about it. It's 11 years later, and it lost about half its battery capacity. I got to say, I'm going to give them some credit. Now, the big debate is this. Now, this is a $3,500 car. It currently has issues, and we're heading to the gas station right now to see if we could fill it up and to see if we could have the range extender kick over, because that was the big thing that people were talking about in the last video. The fuel range said low. That's why the gas engine isn't kicking on. So we're going to try that right now and see if that helps. So the big debate is this. It has 19 miles of range, and going through, you know, a third-party company that refurbishes these batteries, I think it costs anywhere from like $5,000 to $7,000 or so. This is a $3,500 car, so I'm wondering, is this actually worth it to go ahead and spend, you know, like I said, 5, 7, 10 grand just to fix the battery and to get an additional 20 miles of range back? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm not really sure if it's worth it or not. The car drives fine as it is. Obviously, the range extender isn't kicking on, but we're going to a very local gas station to make sure that if we get stranded, we don't have to push it too far back. I'm not really sure if a company out there is willing to sponsor a battery, perhaps, but I guess we'll see.
I really like how you're questioning buying a $7,000 battery, but you almost punched me in the throat when I said we might need to buy a new battery for $150.
Okay. I wonder how much it's going to cost to fill up. I hate that.
Why is it so loud?
Who wants to listen to that? It's a decent sized tank, so this should give it a decent amount of range. Hopefully it fires up, man. Okay, 8 gallons. Okay, so I just looked it up, and there's about 9.5 gallons in an ELR tank. This took 8 gallons. So it did have gas in it.
Well, it's like empty. It was on like reserve almost.
Well, I'm not sure there's a cutoff, but there shouldn't be a cutoff because it doesn't normally
Well, it
do
just
that.
did like fuel range low. It's not saying it's like.
Yeah, so that was the big debate. Okay, so fuel range is
shoot.
220 miles. Mountain mode.
Nothing.
It is on.
It's not on. I don't hear anything.
Dude, what the Why is this?
This is so hard.
I gotta change the display. Like, I wanna see info.
It'll tell you on the right side.
It usually does, but that disappeared. Oh, because we reset the battery. Dude, I am so sick. I'm done with this car. I don't want to do this anymore, Joey.
Stupid.
So, all right. So you got to go here. Modern. Classic, enhanced. That's it, right?
Enhanced.
No, modern enhanced. There you go.
Yeah. See?
Okay, modern enhanced.
Not running.
Ah.
Okay, this is what we'll do. I know how to get around this.
Okay.
We will go on the highway and just floor it for like the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Put it in sport mode.
Yep.
Beat on it. See if we can get the kick on.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Driven on a professional course, private course.
Yeah, we actually called ahead, and the town that we're currently in, we called the police chief and said we'll be doing these tests. We're going to be going a blazing 65 miles an hour on the highway today. So
he said, "What kind of car are you in?" I said, "A Cadillac ELR," and he said,
"That's no problem." So right now, the mode we were in before was touring mode, and what touring mode will do is it'll actually keep using the EV battery range and never kick the gas motor on unless it needs to. Right now, I'm going to switch modes to sport mode, and let's see what that does.
Absolutely nothing.
Engine never turns on. I'm like flooring it right now. 77 kilowatts.
This is sport mode?
Well, I didn't really floor it. Now I'm flooring it. Now, that's sport mode. What in the world?
How does a car look this mean and be this slow?
No idea, man.
This is just like the Karma. Fisker Karma is just as pathetic.
So, the gas didn't work either, unfortunately. The gas was good in the car. Let's take a look underneath the car so we can figure out any hidden clues we may have missed. Now, we have the ELR in the air, and this is the first look we're going to take at the undercarriage. Again, this thing has 250,000 miles on it, and from what I'm seeing so far, this actually is not bad at all. The rear suspension is kind of funny, isn't it? It's a really simple, basic suspension. Just 2 arms, a mount, and it's kind of...
That's pretty...
This is like the suspension of a FedEx truck.
It actually is.
It looks like. So I'm surprised it actually rides this nice. EVAP system, that's the gas tank right there. Really small gas tank. And then on the inside, this isn't... No crust yet. This is a New England 1.
Yeah, it really is.
This is a New England 1, man. This isn't bad at all.
What year is it?
2014.
2014, and it has 200,000 miles.
Listen, I've purchased vehicles that have 15,000 miles that look worse than this.
Hey, not wrong.
And no rust in the brake lines or fuel lines at all. Looking up here, the cooling system, the HVAC and the high voltage stuff.
What's that?
That's a coolant pump, it looks like. It looks
That's
like
for the battery,
I think it's for the battery, yeah, because the battery reservoir is right here. That comes down this way, and one of the valves go on the other side. And I think that cools the battery. So it goes to show you the difference between a battery that is air-cooled versus liquid-cooled. You'll know that the Nissan Leaf batteries are air-cooled, and they don't last anywhere near as long as these. You know, some Nissan Leafs are missing, 3 and 4 bars after only a couple of years, whereas this thing has gone 250,000 miles, and the battery is still in really, really good health. So
how is that possible?
One of the benefits to liquid cooling, when you have it air-cooled, there's a higher chance of it overheating. Liquid cooling with a, advanced BMS tech to know when to cool the battery, how to cool it down, how to heat it at the same time, it makes it a lot better for longevity. Yeah. So it makes the batteries last longer. GM, as I was saying before, they definitely over-engineered these batteries, and this is why they're lasting so long. But yeah, man, this doesn't look bad at all. Control arms are in good shape. The brakes do need attention in the front.
Oh yeah, those are
There's not much left. These do have regen, obviously, but still, it'd be good to get those brakes replaced. So I went ahead and I got brakes because Yeah, so safety stuff you don't want to mess around with. Look at that. There's hardly any contact there in that.
Brakes are junk.
Yeah, brakes still need some love.
Everything else looks good. The ball joints felt good. Tie rods felt good.
Yeah, they definitely took care of this thing. Whoever owned this before, kudos to you. Because most people nowadays, they complain about cars not lasting long. But if you take care of them, especially if it's a reliable platform like this one, it'll treat you really good. So I'm pretty pumped with the way that they treated this car and how it's lasted over the last, over 10 years. Now, the wheels, unfortunately, are a different story. These have the typical GM pitting. I'm sure you've owned GM vehicles.
Yeah, I own GM vehicles.
Though. They're not terrible, no.
That
Oops, that's kind of bright. Oops. That's not great. Like, they all do this. Like, you have the water getting under the clear coat, causing the oxidation of the aluminum wheels. And this happens on all of them.
I don't know, this is plastic. It's not aluminum.
But I think there's a layer of like metal over it or something. This
just so it corrodes.
Just because they want it to corrode, so we have to do that.
Well, this wheel's not, there's minimal.
Minimal on this one. I think this one's about the same thing. This one really isn't
it's not
that bad. I've seen a lot worse, so I could run. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez, that needs some love.
Sure does.
But I think getting this down to a point where you could, paint it would be cool.
These must be newer tires because they don't have any damage. Like,
No.
if you hit the curb that hard, I feel like you're wrecking the tire.
Like I said, someone took care of this thing.
And they spent money, Michelin's.
I wouldn't have done that.
No,
I
I
went
wouldn't
with the Chinesiums.
Looking back at the old footage, Joey actually said something very interesting.
But it's starting.
That's the only time it works.
Dude, it stinks like gas. Like, seriously.
I could smell it. So,
He mentioned he could still smell gas. Now, at the time, we checked the relays, the fuses, and even confirmed the fuel pump was working, and to us, it seemed like the engine was running. But it wasn't. The engine wasn't running, it was just spinning the whole time. The electric drive motor was turning the engine over, and from the outside, it looked and sounded like it was alive, but mechanically, it was dead. After digging deeper, I learned that the ELR's electric motor can actually spin the gas engine on its own for diagnostics and start attempts. So fuel was being sprayed into the cylinders, but nothing was igniting. And that raises the big question, why wasn't it firing? We already changed the spark plugs. Well, there's one part of the ignition system that we didn't check. Was the car even getting spark?
I don't think it's combusting. All we smell is gas. I'm going to attempt to start it and see if this spark, it actually gets spark. That's going to tell us what we need to know.
So I'm going to hold this here, and we'll see if it sparks.
Okay. There goes nothing.
Sparking. Yep. Yeah. Thing doesn't want to go in, huh?
Like we saw before, that thing definitely wasn't outputting any voltage, that oil coil pack, to the plugs. And I think that's why the engine sounded so different. From what I understand, it looks like it was actually just the electric motor itself was just kind of free spinning the engine. And that's why it sounded like it was doing something, but it wasn't. So, hope this works.
Let's try it. Sounds exactly the same.
Wait, is it running?
Yeah, I think it sounds good.
It sounds better. Hold on.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit louder, I think. It almost sounds like an intake sound now.
Ready?
Oh, the RPM's changing. It's revving up. Are you revving it up?
I'm revving it, yeah.
Ooh, it smells like it's burnt exhaust.
I am revving it,
Oh,
yeah.
look, the engine's actually on.
You see it now, right?
Yeah, that was never come up.
Holy crap. But watch this.
Yeah? What?
The hood's open,
Yeah, so?
and it's running.
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no.
So wait. So now,
That's not our problem. That was never our problem.
mode button.
Tour.
Mountain, sport. So watch this. Technically, I should be able to go backwards, right?
I mean, yeah.
I'll pull it back.
Will the hood affect it? Nope, it moves.
I could drive with the hood open.
Yep.
Maybe there's some lockout.
The only lockout I saw was on the high voltage stuff, and that's the only way it wouldn't run. But hey, I mean, the car's running.
Literally running right now. I could go through the modes now. The mode button actually works.
It still smells like crap, but that just could be the old gas burning off, mixing with the new stuff.
Let's take it for a ride, dude.
Let's do it.
What happened?
Look at this, dude. There's actually, you can see the exhaust, like the heat creating moisture on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't doing that before. Definitely wasn't doing that before. Tastes like it?
Tastes like it, yeah. Welcome to Uncle Rich's Design Studio. So, this is like what, our 4th or 5th design?
Yep.
Whatever it is.
Let's see it.
This one's gonna be crazy. This is the ELR, right? ELR. Now, we're gonna have a thing that goes like this. That's kind of the overall shape of it. I know this is the long wheelbase version.
You're just giving up, aren't you?
No. That's ELR-ish, right? Then we got the tail lights right here. Does it look like? But hear me out. What we're gonna do, Cadillacs should be all black. So window, black, 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 black. And then we're gonna have a little bit of pop of red to bring the tail light into the caliper. Caliper there, caliper here. And all the accents should be carbon fiber.
I can really tell by your detail that's carbon.
Finally got the $3,500 Cadillac ELR going. It looks awesome. We put carbon fiber on the roof, carbon fiber trim everywhere, tinted windows, satin black. It is an awesome looking Cadillac. We also painted the wheels black. We redid the front brakes, painted the calipers red. It's a really awesome and slick looking car considering it has 250,000 miles on it. The big question for you guys is this. In the next video, we're going to do a quick driving test. And I also want to ask you guys, do you think it's worth it to spend the $7,000 for a new battery for this car, or should I just drive it as is? See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.